Hey guys, and welcome back to The Swallow's Descent. Sorry. I swear I'm almost done being sick. I swear. I'm that close. I can taste it. So we finally discovered the dead guy. He went to bed and immediately dead. So, I guess we gotta talk to people and search the room, kind of. Because the only thing was there was an open window because the door was locked, and there's only one key, and the key was definitely in this room. There's a clear view to the snow below. No footprints whatsoever. Anything in here? The ambassador's personal effects are piled high here. Nowhere to hide, though, I don't think. I mean, unless he's seeing something I don't. The cabinet's completely empty. Did he not unpack? This nightstand looks a little shaken up. The mirror is crooked. Wait, this is... Oh. Aha! The assassin must have gone this way. I honestly didn't think that was gonna happen. So I'm glad they gave me the option to go back. Full of some weird lotion. Pretty sure it's not poison. A bunch of daggers. They couldn't have been used on the ambassador, right? Well, we could check. Belgrave's luggage. It's really just shirts. Some ugly socks mixed in too. Empty. Weird. It was a lot heavier when I lugged it up. So it's possible, like, something's missing. A really boring still life of 3 birds in a nest. Huh. Those aren't swallows, are they? Yeah, he had a swallow shoved down his throat, in case you missed that. The ambassador, dead. I can't believe it. And William, you're some sort of secret agent? No, more like an undercover bodyguard. Or, well, now I'm an investigator, I guess. That's mainly what ARC is for, anyway. It's all so much. I even worked on a project for the ambassador, did you know? Maybe. He was a good man. A man with a taste for the art. Well, a budget for the art, anyway. Supposedly, I guess. The finances on that job, well, his taste, well, bit Philistine. But nevertheless, he died too young. Though, he was a bit of an older gentleman, huh? And, not very gentle. Thanks, Holston, for that enlightening, contradictory statements. Just keep an eye out for anyone acting strangely. Like you. Like, if someone talks like you, let me know. And if anyone makes a break for it, tackle them. I'm afraid I'm built more for sketching than I am for tackling, but, well, I'll do my best. So, he really is dead. Belgrave? For sure. The swallow was a nice touch. I suppose this means it must be the same group that assassinated Prince Eric. Not necessarily. It could just be a copycat crime. Oh, you think the killer wanted us to think that, but really had some other motive in mind. Clever. Well, I'm not ruling it out anyway. But whoever did this must be around here, and pretty close. So I'm more worried about finding them than I am about finding the motive. Of course. I guess just sometimes. My imagination runs away from me. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Ah, poor Frederick. Really a shame. He wasn't exactly a great man, but I certainly wouldn't want to die like that. You're working yourself up searching the room, though. There's got to be someone here. Or something, at least. You think the zealot who killed him is still here? They can't have jumped out the window. They can't have gone through us and the locked door. And what makes you think it was a zealot? Well, them anti-arcane folks killed off Prince Eric too, right? With the swallow and all? It's really not all that important. It's important to bring the killer to justice. Ho ho, not that sort of thing doesn't matter much. With the ambassador dead, Yeteri and Salem Sol will probably go to war again. So in the big scheme of things, I really don't care about catching who killed him. You don't seem too torn up about that. What can I say, son? It's in my line of work, ho ho. Besides, it's given me a laugh to watch you turn this room inside out. So do whatever you like, boy. War. Is that why the ambassador's dead? Doesn't matter. Just do your job, William. You imposter. You'll never get away with this. What are you talking about? Shouldn't you be more worried about the ambassador's killer getting away with this? Sneaking into this place in disguise, throwing arcane artifacts all over the place. I have no doubt that the ambassador's killer is you. Look, I'm sorry if I broke some holy law. I'm using Ark's field kit in here. But you saw I was outside that door with the rest of you. So it would have been impossible. Huh. Your accomplice must be responsible. Secret societies are nothing but trouble. Ark's a military branch, not a secret society. Now, if you're not going to help me search this place, at least guard the door or something. I'm getting worried about Krissa. Give me a holler when you see her, or that so-called scribe, and I take orders from No. Fine, I can do this myself, you old coot. You're still not done here. I've got my eye on you. Don't even think about leaving. The old bat had it coming. Let's just leave and move on. While I'm sure he deserved it, it's kind of my job to catch whoever did it, right? We can't have murderers running free everywhere. Feh, sounds nice to me. No one cares about your opinion, whoever you are. You're right, but no one cares about yours either, boy. My boss at Ark does, and that's enough for me. So if you're not going to help me search, at least get out of my way. Okay, and then let's search the body, and then we can leave. Undignified in life, undignified in death. That's all I had to say. And then we get out of here. Okay, I think we found everything. Hey, all of you. When you speak to your betters, use a different tone of, shut up. There's a stairwell hidden back here. The ambassador's killer must have gone down the secret passage to escape. Cardinal, where does this staircase go? I really had no idea it was there. Fascinating. The monastery's architecture is such a thrilling thing. I'm going down first. There's still a chance the killer is down there, so be careful. And follow me down one at a time, all right? Of course. No, I don't. It's just going to take me down there itself. Boxes? Bed chambers? What's this supposed to be? Another bedroom? The bed would make that seem the case there. Then what's with all these paintings? There's no one here. I bet that door goes out to the hall, though. We've lost them. A little cramped in here, isn't it? It's just as big as the room upstairs, if not bigger. I'll open the window. Let me just unlock it. Hello? Anyone around? Feh, just junk in here. Watch it, you bore. Some of these are my paintings, you know. In the unused room? Maybe for the best. That's odd. The door's locked. Hey, where does this lead? The hall. Half-wit. This is a bedroom. Huh. Guess you're right. It's the other guest suite. In fact, fit for a person of wealth. We've had to stop using it, though, until I can find a locksmith. The key was lost a month ago. Wait. Then how is this door locked? You're telling me it's been locked for years? No, a month. And it shouldn't be locked. Well, it was. I guess our assassin has the key. And of course, they're long gone. William? Where is everyone? It's Chrissa. I'm headed back up. Chrissa, you're all right? Yeah, it just took me a long time to find Sylvia. She was... You, cook. Yeah, sorry, I'm not... What's the meaning of this arcane shield? And the ambassador is really dead? Then that can only mean one thing. Oh yeah? You're an agent of Salem's Fall, sent to kill the ambassador and spark a war. But I've caught you, and that won't be happening. Well, I guess I'm sort of an agent, but Ark isn't. Prepare yourself, simpleton. I'm Sylvia Sorrow, Officer First Class and agent of the Bureau of Unnatural Affairs. I'm here on bodyguard detail for General Castle. Fake cook, I'm taking you in and handing you over to BUA. BUA? What the? I'm Sergeant at Law Bisk with the Arcane Recon Corps. Never thought I'd see a BUA agent with my own eyes. Ark scum! Salem Fall's half-rate knockoff useless! I thought Ark was above assassinations. Listen up, I am not an assassin. I was here as Belgrave's bodyguard. And I'm here as Castle's bodyguard. And she's obviously done a better job than us, because her cause is still alive, and mine is, like, dead right here in front of us. Then shouldn't we be working together to find the assassin? BUA, RAC, working together. Are you out of your mind, cook? Or are you out of yours, scribe? I put up the arcane shield to prevent the assassin from escaping. There's no assassin here. It's only us. How are you so sure? Arcane Aura Mapper. It's a secret. Not good enough. The Arcane Aura Mapper is part of every BUA agent's field kit. The tech's BUA top secret, of course. Now that you know, I'll have to kill you. Well, kill you even faster. Aura Mapper? Every living thing has an aura, right? According to these readings, right now, there are 8 living people in this monastery. 3 from the monastery, 3 from Euteria, you, and this girl from Salem's Fall. That's 8. No room for any assassins. No way. Must be bad tech. There are only 8 of us in this monastery, and everyone but you was behind that locked door when the ambassador died. Locked door? It's like this. The ambassador's door was locked when the ambassador was killed. He has the only key on him when he died. But we found a secret staircase down to the unused bedroom downstairs. So you must have locked the door, killed the ambassador, then left through the secret passageway. And then locked the door on your way out of the lower bedroom. With this? Oh, does she have the key? That's bad. Is that the key to the downstairs bedroom? It was lying here in the corner when I walked in. What? According to Cardinal Cole, that's the only key to the door leading out from the secret passage door. So it must have been you. Ark, bastard, you left this key here to frame me. You never picked it up. You had it with you since the beginning. Cook, you're a liar at worst, and you have terrible eyes at best. Like, is this just gonna be like us just insulting each other for the next like 15 minutes? Cause is that gonna be the rest of the video? You did it. No, you did it. No, you did it. You know, you did it. Cause this isn't productive. We could be finding clues right now. Like if one of us is the killer, which is obviously not me, but it still could be her. If one of us is the killer, then there would be other clues. We haven't searched like anything yet. You diplomat, you saw me pick this up, right? I'm so confused. I think so? Besides, you could have just made a duplicate key. Nope, arcane key. The text arc is top secret. See, I can know that this key I have here was used to lock the ambassador's room. Not a bad tool for an arcane investigator, eh? Ark and its worthless technology must be faulty. That's impossible. The two bedrooms are connected, right? Right? And if you claim the only way out is by one of these two keys. Yep, and no one escaped out the window either. And you claim you found that key with the ambassador. And I found this key up here with the ambassador's body as well. And if you saw everybody outside of those two connected rooms with both keys inside, it's a closed system. There's no way out. It's impossible. You're right, which means you must be lying about the key. Never thought I'd see a BUA agent sink so low. You're an unlikely assassin, but by your own reasoning, it must be you. That's sure something to hear from the killer himself. The irony's so thick I could cut it with a battle axe. Wait! Please don't kill each other. Sorry, Krissa, but if I don't catch whoever's responsible for this, Anna's gonna roast me alive. What? What if I planted the key while neither of you were looking? Then neither of you would be the killer, right? Krissa, are you serious? That takes some guts to confess, girl, but I'm afraid. By the power vested in me by the Bureau of Unnatural Affairs, you're under arrest for. No, I'm not saying I did, but what if there's some other explanation like the one I came up with? I mean, that's true. Every single other person was in this room at some point. So anyone could have dropped the key. Like, because at this point, every single person has been in this room after the killer was killed, or the killer did the killing. Fine. All right, Cook. How long does this shield last? We've got at least 12 hours before anyone can get into St. Hidmarks. Until then, I'm going to hunt down the assassin. Meaning, I'm looking for more proof to nail you. Count me in, scribe. When I have the evidence I need, I'm calling in ARC Special Ops. And there's gonna be one more BUA agent wishing she had never enlisted. Calm down, William, for the goddess's sake. What's with all the ruckus up there? Is that my scribe I hear? Sounds like quite the fight. I demand an explanation. Yetaria is interfering in my monastery as well? Cardinal Cole, let me explain. This is going to be a long night. Okay. Maybe I get to do some investigating now. There's been a lot of long cutscenes so far. Not that they've been bad. The story is incredibly solid. So let me get this straight. Not only is Belgrave dead, but you think BUA is responsible? Well, that's what I've been saying, but... I've got to report this to the brass, you know. Yeah, obviously, but you realize this is an international incident, right? If this isn't wrapped up tight, the higher-ups are going to send in the army. The army? I'm pretty sure I can figure out what happened a lot better than they... To invade Eteria, you dope! The only people who care about what actually happened are probably, just Ark. Oh, great. Good thing I put up that shield, then. Yeah, real smart, Will, but unless you have something airtight for me to high command, they're just gonna conclude Yetarians did it, who cares, and march right in. So I've got about how long, then? Depends how I handle things on my end. But not a lot. I'm never gonna get caught up on my sleep. Okay, enough chatting, Will. Go get to work. Figure this one out. For me. All right, I'll see if I can find something. Make it rock solid, all right? You have no idea how hard it is to convince the top guys of anything. Good luck, Sergeant. And don't get me demoted. Okay, investigation time. Guess we got a couple people in here. So some of this is still gonna have the same stuff. So I guess it's just talk to people right now. Oh, William, you got in touch with your boss? She's not too happy. Well then, again, I guess she never is. Sir Castle, sounds like you might be right about the whole war thing. Ho ho, of course I'm right. That young lady from BUA probably already called in the Yetarian cavalry. About time again we taught those Salemsval chaps a lesson, right? You realize I'm from Salemsval, right? Oh, never mind. William, you'll be looking for clues then. Something like that. The ambassador was pretty shifty about something. So I figure I'd better figure out whatever that is. He was probably just worked up over that beer. Sounds thrilling. You don't mind if I come along with you and... Not happening. I'm collecting notes though. I'll write a book about this when it's all done. You'll be the main character, William. Although probably with your name changed. And he'd be a bit more handsome. And this protagonist definitely speaks much more eloquently. Yeah, you're not coming with me. A tragedy. Maybe I can offer my theory instead. Oh, Holston, I didn't know you had a theory. Why don't you share? My theory is that the monastery is a cover for those zealots everyone keeps talking about. What, so the monks killed the ambassador? Oh, I don't know about the details. A secret brotherhood of anti-arcane monks. Their headquarters on the Salemsval Yetarian border. Scholars by day, soldiers by night. It just sounds so good, it has to be true. Alright, I'm no longer listening. William, if you're looking for physical evidence, maybe I'll be thinking about motive. Motive? Belgrave was repulsive enough. I think anyone would want to kill him. Oh ho ho, very true, no great loss there. The general here would never hurt a fly, of course, but... Not unless it was wearing a Salemsval uniform. But the death of the ambassador is a good pretext for war, isn't it? You're telling me to search his room? Oh, you won't find anything. I'd buy more than a few drinks for whoever did kill him, though. Ha 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 ha. No, I could never suspect good Sir Castle. But he'd have a motive. I also can't imagine you or that junior diplomat liked working for him very much. It's not Krissa. Of course not. But seeing as how relations between our two countries are the way they are, She'll be in a position to decide some very important things shortly, no? I think they just appoint a new ambassador, not her, but... Have you learned Brother John's secret? That he's illiterate? Or that he's just about the stupidest person I've ever met? I wonder why Cardinal Cole would take him in then. And isn't Chris away somewhere with him now? Seriously? And John's superior, Cardinal Cole. There's a reason Belgrave chose to meet Sir Castle here, not somewhere more conventional. Oh yeah? It might just be a rumor, but they appear to have been running some business together. It's just something you hear in business circles. I'm just going to overlook the hear thing because I've been misreading words, so close enough. It happens. Of course, you know my family. Not really. The Zabrukins are famous in Yeteria. Spotless reputation, great entrepreneurs. My father made quite a fortune during the last war, although I'd hate to see that happen again. Astrid's the sweetest girl. She'd never dream of doing anything dangerous. Sure, maybe her father's enemies always seem to go missing, but she's an upstanding member of society. And a sponsor of the arts, too. I'm flattered. Just saying. You should keep an eye out, William. For some so-called socialite, you're pretty shrewd. Thanks for the tips. Anytime. You're the professional, so I'll leave the real work to you. Yeah, that was pretty interesting, actually. Let me save my game real quick. Okay. So I'm guessing I can leave the room now. Do all these room doors go to the same hallway? Or the 2 rooms? Yeah, I'm guessing. Because I think that's the other door. There's a rope. Can I take the rope? Can it be my rope? Who just leaves a coil of rope here? Any spelunkers around? But I can't take it. Also, nice use of the word spelunkers. Nice. Okay, here's the dining room. I don't remember where he was sitting. I bet when there's more monks around, no one would just leave dishes around like this. Well, let's see. Leafy greens are part of a balanced diet. Cheese. This little fishy went to market. I really can't tell the difference between a persimmon and parsley. I don't know if I pronounced that word right. I'm sorry, guys. Persimmon? This place is huge. I'm gonna have to like draw myself a map or something. Okay, here's the monk's bedroom. It's some sort of shift chart for the caretaker monks. I guess they're lucky no one got sick on Holy Week. There's a bunch of patient records for the hospital. Apparently, a Zabrukin was in here a few weeks ago, and someone who just went by the name Magnus. So that's like a little hospital for monks, I guess. Engineering diagrams and something about pressure physics. They're all illustrated very nicely, but not in any language I can read. I honestly can't figure out what these cylinders are supposed to be. Looks like some sort of market guide to jewelry prices. How am I? So I guess being a monk of Sophia is all hymns and reading all the time. Have to pull your weight and craft something to sell from time to time too. So there's jewelry as well. Okay. Some sort of craft manual for cobblers. Worthless. Brother John makes nothing. Do monks really sit around all day and do arts and crafts? Apparently. Lots of unprocessed fabric and even more needles. So we've got a hospital, a craft room. I mean, seriously, this place is huge. It's a copy of Sophia's devotional book. It's separated into hymns, verses, and truths. Okay, I've seen that flavor text before. Is it like a little library? For a place with a full-time architect, St. Hismark's could use some maintenance. Is that a rope? I guess monks would go here to confess. Oh, it's a confessional. Well, if I ever wanted to know how to sing Aria to Sophia in her Dozen Truths, this would be the place to learn. Someone was busy writing a note here. Ave Sophia, cuando serás mía, zi mi quisiera todo te daría. I guess it's more of a rough draft of a hymn. A shovel in a sanctuary? Suspicious. While this would clear my sinuses, it's not particularly interesting. More angel statues. Oh, and a little church. I was going to say that for every piano, that he'd just be a virtuoso. And thus St. Hismark spake unto his followers, Thine is the beauty, thine is the knowledge, thine is the truth. Sophia and her Agents of Truth. It's a pretty common devotional book. It's a letter. I don't mean to pry, but, Dearest Cardinal, I hope to find you well. It goes on like that for a few paragraphs, but our tongues are dry in Evertsburg. When is the next shipment? Of what? Is that a clue? I don't get to keep it? Like, I don't even have an inventory option, I guess. Or at least not yet. Triune Cross. Which I think we've seen before as well. God, I'm like so lost. This place is just way bigger than I ever would have imagined. Like, this map is huge. Like, I don't want to, like, I want to go back the way I came. That way I know I'm not missing anything. Because I think I've done everything in this. Okay, so, and I think the church was coming out that way. Okay. Did I go that way? Did I come from that way? Oh, I'm outside. I wonder how far they'll let me go. What's up there? A hole? I can't get to the hole, though. Guessing it's not going to let me. Oh! Oh, so it's like a courtyard. Okay. Figuring this out. The name's completely scratched off this one. An honorary stone for Reynolds Zabrukin, 1012 to 1067. Great treasures are buried here. Knowing my luck, a Lich King would pop out. Wimble Mimble Bottom, 992 to 1057. Foreign soldier, name unknown. He never was a valiant man. Now he fits in a tiny can. Poetic. Torvald Koning's son, 1033 to 1076. Linus Mendenhall, 1043 to 1090. Linus, please lend me your strength. Just random stuff. It's cute though. Like the people who made this game obviously put tons of effort into making sure that everything said something, making sure that everything, it's well put together. Like, I'm fascinated. I want to look at everything because I know everything's going to have a little tidbit in it. So I'm pretty sure this is going to just take us into the church. Yeah. So we can just go around that way, and then maybe that'll take us into the courtyard again. God, there's so much going on. Okay, let's go down first, because I think there's going to be less to do down than there is up. Because up will take us around the courtyard as well. But they haven't given us, like, a task. Like, I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing. But I'm at 35 minutes right now, so I will continue my search next episode. Have a glorious day, guys, and we will keep looking around when we come back.